Radio guy and his sidekick. Jake, how are you? I think just white people suck. Certified love his puss, you know. Welcome to the show. You're faking cancer.
Yeah.
Certified pussy boy.
When I was 3, I got bit by a tick in my head, and then from the time that I was 3 to when I was 16, I was in and out of wheelchairs.
My name is Jacob Andrew Sharp. This is Jake Doolittle. Yes, Jake?
So you just changed the subject, but I was about to say something.
That's real.
So
Yes, chicken and eggs. Okay. Hi, welcome back to All in Our Heads. I'm Jacob. This is Jake.
Hi.
I'm a little ticked off because off mic, Jake is like, nah, I don't really like the idea of chicken and eggs. And I'm sure there's some people also here who are like, nah, chicken and eggs. What? That sounds gross. Shut the fuck up. Those are two. Okay, chicken and eggs. It's the most white bread food of all time.
for sure.
That's just different versions of white bread. It's plain as all hell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's if you want your eggs to taste good and if you want your chicken to taste good, you add a ton of salt, a ton of pepper, and a ton of butter.
Sure.
And it's going to taste way better.
Mm-hmm.
So those flavor profiles totally work with each other. I'm telling you. So everyone's like I'm a big breakfast for dinner guy. I could eat eggs
Yes.
all day long.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love eggs. And everyone's like, breakfast for that? You're not supposed to. Shut the fuck up. Eggs are totally a dinner time food.
I had
They're
eggs.
savory.
I had eggs for dinner last night. I'm not disagreeing
See?
with you there, sir.
I know, but what I'm saying is, so you're telling me that something with like similar, like, okay, you have an egg sandwich, right?
Of course.
You have a chicken sandwich, right?
Of course.
So what's the difference? If you make a chicken sandwich and you put a fried egg on it, it'll blow your mind. I'm not joking. They taste incredible together.
I don't think
Everyone,
you're joking.
I'm not joking. You understand? Why would I? We were talking about this already, and then I was like, press record, because people need to know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sick of people being like, do not limit the chicken sandwich. I've seen places that are like, we don't do cheese on chicken sandwiches because that doesn't make fried chicken and cheese. Are you fucking joking? Are you fucking joking me?
Sure.
It tastes amazing.
Sure.
Or it's like when people don't understand that cheese and like fruit go well together. Like,
Fair.
because I'm a big sweet and savory person. I understand if you're not that type of person, but like, dude, like a raspberry compote and brie. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. Like Chicago mix. I know that's different because now we're talking about popcorn, but Chicago mix, caramel and cheddar cheese. It's incredible. I'm sick of people being like, "No, that's breakfast food. That's dinner." It all food and it tastes fucking amazing together. So Jake, don't give me any more of that bullshit. The next time you make scrambled eggs, you put some cheese in there with some shredded chicken. It'll blow your fucking wiener off.
Okay, then I'll make that. I'll make that today. I'll make that for lunch today.
Good. I'm not fucking joking. And like, what do you think? Oh, what? Because bacon is such a different flavor profile than fucking chicken.
Sure.
It's all salty. It's all salty, wet meat.
Yeah.
It doesn't fucking matter. Like, it's just it's literally just our brains being like, no, I don't think that's supposed to be good to get. Like, I love putting weird shit. Like, Eilish hates it because I'll put pasta sauce on toast with butter.
Really?
And like sprinkle Parmesan cheese on it, and wow, it tastes amazing. I love like marinara sauce on toast. And with like an egg on top. Oh wow, it's good. Woo!
Somebody has to be with me in the comments where that doesn't sound appealing to me.
Eilish will be right there with you
Okay.
saying, yeah, it's fucking disgusting.
Okay,
She's
fair.
like, she hates it. I also can't be wearing this hat and being like, you guys gotta try chicken and eggs.
Yeah.
Woo!
You ever tried chicken and eggs? You ever put marinara sauce on top of your white bread?
You guys, yeah, I sure do. I love it. That's where I'm at health wise.
That's good. There's a restaurant in Portland, Maine, and they have a burger that is really popular. It's It's a regular burger with peanut butter, bacon, and brie. And I think it doesn't sound very good, but I feel like
This is where we are the same. I have never had the peanut butter on the burger thing.
Okay.
I don't really. It doesn't sound super appealing to me. I will try at one point in my life because it stands to reason that peanuts are really good in savory dishes. Like, have you ever had a peanut mole sauce on a taco? Or a
obviously.
peanut sauce? Yeah, exactly. So peanuts can be in savory, like, or like a like pad thai, like which that might be cashews actually. I don't know, but it's wait, aren't you allergic to peanuts?
No, I'm allergic to everything besides peanuts.
That's so weird because you look like a guy who would be like, I can't,
My throat.
can't
Yeah,
have
for
peanut butter
sure.
staying with my throat.
Yeah.
You seem like the kid who was like, get that away from me,
Yeah.
you're gonna kill me.
On tour, you would
But-
have to keep peanuts off the bus. Yeah. that's
Yeah, I
that's
would,
that's me for sure. Except I'm not allergic.
I would actually just I would just hide them under your pillow and then because I would, sorry buddy, but there's no way you're keeping me and peanut M&Ms away from each other because I'll put them under your pillow.
That's
Sorry,
fair.
looks like Jake can't finish tour.
Jake
Okay,
can't-
no problem.
Jake can't breathe.
Looks like me. Jake can't breathe. No problem because I can breathe just fine eating my
Sure.
peanut M&Ms.
I mean, it makes sense. Peanut M&Ms are pretty great. That's
They're
fair.
unbelievable.
A human life for peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms.
Yeah.
Sorry, peanut M&Ms. Green peanut M&Ms. Tasty and sexy. There you go.
True.
Yeah.
So I think I told you this, for the rebranding of M&Ms, I was on the deciding board for them to make the green M&M less sexy.
Are you fucking shitting me?
I'm not kidding you.
What?
I was part of a program
What?
called sorry, this is off track, but I've never said this publicly and I want to. I was on something called I was an ambassador for Mars Wrigley, who owns M&Ms, and they hired a bunch of Gen Z quote influencers to judge how they wanted to rebrand M&Ms. And almost everybody on the board said that it was an awful idea. And they said, we don't care, and continued to do it.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
No way.
Yep. All the
But I wouldn't put it. I'm not surprised that a bunch of people who work in an office are like, you know what we could use?
For
Let's
sure.
ask Gen Z.
Yeah.
That's. I can't figure out how to download TikTok, so I'm
For
gonna
sure.
ask the people who invented it. And
Yeah.
but I'm wondering, did they hire you specifically to get like? Because I'm sure they also thought that you were allergic to peanuts.
probably they thought I was
And
allergic
just,
to
like,
everything.
and probably
for sure.
and just wouldn't be able to eat the candy, so they were like, let's get someone who has no skin in the game. Let's get someone who has no like bias at all. He can't have the candy anyways.
It was a weird program because like everybody, all the other Gen Z people were like motivational speakers and like making a difference in the world and had nonprofits. And then there was me and this other kid who does TikTok. And we were like, what the fuck are they talking about? Because it none of it made any sense. That's how I made money over the pandemic, was I had these calls with Mars Wrigley. And
Well, there you go. So
Yeah.
now I can blame
me.
you for making for desexualizing a piece of green candy.
Yeah, because that really it makes a difference in the world. And I actually pitched to Mars Wrigley, hey, if you could talk about how you're farming the cocoa and that there's no that there's no child labor and all that stuff, that would really be huge, I think, for your marketing. And they said no, and then come to find out they're being sued for child labor in the cocoa fields. So
See,
I really
There you go.
nailed-
But
I
I'm
really
glad
nailed
that they
it.
were worried. I'm glad they were worried about if people were gonna get a boner from the candy or not.
Yeah.
That's where.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that, like, Jesus Christ. Are you on like an NDA or anything, or like, are you allowed to talk about this?
I think I don't think that I'm on an NDA. Also, what are they going to do? Just say that I
don't
knew
know.
about it first?
That's true.
Oh, buddy,
Maybe we can
I've
bleep
had
the
my
name out anyways.
yeah, I've had my fair share of NDAs, and
Yeah.
and I
Really?
I abide by all of them.
I feel
So,
like whenever I talk about my cancer, Dean's are like, "Wait, what?"
yeah.
Like so I'm gonna do that right now with your thing that we're all aware of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I don't think people are aware of it.
Really?
100%. It was before I made videos.
Well, I think everyone who watches Snapchat news is probably aware of it.
Any avid Snapchat news viewers?
Yeah. Anyone who still think that app is
good or healthy for anyone.
more yeah exactly.
Yeah.
That it isn't perpetuating child pornography.
Yeah,
Anyways,
for sure. Anyways, yeah. What were we talking about?
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
what's
telling me
next?
that people aren't sending nudes on that fucking thing.
Yeah,
Get a hold of the internet, everybody. Get your
Yeah.
kids off their fucking phone.
for sure.
And yeah, take the sex out of my candy. All right.
Yeah, take the
Take
sex
the
out of my
sex
candy and
out
take the
of my
child porn
candy.
out of my apps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bingo. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
I don't wanna see. I don't wanna look. I'm trying to think of another. I don't want to look at Mr. Peanut and blow my load.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to.
Or baby peanut.
Candy mascots. Yeah. Oh, gross, man. Come on.
We were just talking about
Jake.
Snapchat.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to bring baby peanuts into this. I
Do you remember when that was a thing?
What?
Baby peanut? Do you remember when that was like a meme?
No, baby peanut.
Yeah, it was like a Super Bowl commercial.
Baby. No, I don't remember this at all.
Because Baby Yoda was so popular, Planters was like, this is going to be hilarious.
Oh no. Okay, you ready for this? Give this a little watch because I've never seen this.
You've never seen Baby Peanut?
Oh, hold on. Oh no, they killed off Mr. Peanut. I don't like this.
It's a child, yeah.
And now it's this kid. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, can you see this? Here we go.
Okay.
Mr. Peanut, he spent his life bringing people together. I know he'd be happy that we are all together now. Yeah. What is happening?
What is that? Is that a baby nut?
Oh, Baby Nut, sorry.
Oh.
Just kidding. I'm back. Where's my monocle?
I'm sorry.
Wasn't that hilarious?
What?
Wasn't that really funny
never-
and good marketing?
I didn't get the dolphin thing. The
Hey.
fuck was that?
No clue. Why did they play a dolphin noise out of the newborn baby nut? Also, call it Baby
And-
Peanut, not Baby Nut. That sucks.
Baby nut. Yeah, that's gross. And also, I really don't like that it was like the dolphin sound, then it was like, haha, just kidding, I'm back. I have an adult voice. I don't like any of that.
Yeah.
And also, don't kill off beloved Mr. Peanut.
True.
And you're telling me that this is just a reincarnated Mr. Peanut again?
Yeah. Suck me
Let's
off. That
just-
sucks.
Just, hey, every commercial. You don't need to be hilarious.
Yeah, because
Every commercial.
It's gonna be
It,
awful.
it won't. It definitely won't be.
Yeah.
I don't need another thing of like, I don't know. I don't need another like celebrity being like, this is pretty cringe.
Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here's a TikTok dance. Here we go. LOL.
That's every celebrity.
That's the whole
commercial.
thing.
We don't
It's
need
every commercial.
Larry David talking about crypto. You seen that ad?
Yes, exactly. No, that I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want
I'll
to.
let
Jake.
you know.
I don't want to see.
It's
like
it's really bad.
Just,
You do crypto.com
just-
ad.
no, but like, hey, get the. I'm down for people. Get that money. Take money from companies. Get the bag. All that stuff. But are you fucking joking? We don't need that. Like, I'm
Sure.
sure there's gonna be commercials where it's like, don't slap me Will Smith style.
True.
Bay.
For sure.
Bay.
Bay.
Bay lol, Rafflecopter.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bay,
commercial's over.
That's so cringe. Yeah. And
That
it's-
is so
It's for like
cringe and
life
random.
insurance. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's like Allstate or some shit. Like, just every commercial, shut up. Just tell me what I want to buy.
Yeah.
Don't do any more. Stop being like, we need to get some sketch comedians in here. Let's
Yeah.
get some improvisers in here and let's yes and this commercial.
For sure.
I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Let's stop doing that. Let's make commercials that are like, this is the product. You need to buy it. And I'll go, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I just want to know what products are out there. I'm sick of being like, oh, I'm supposed to think this is hilarious.
Yeah, and to know that that's somebody's job, like they hire script writers for these specific things, is
Yes.
horrifying.
It sucks. I'm getting real sick of it. I'm getting real sick of everyone being so fucking self-aware of this shit. It's insane. I feel like I'm going fucking crazy. But
Yeah, that's
yeah.
that's fair. I can I tell you about my day yesterday? Yesterday.
You can, because I think everyone's sick of watching me being a cranky old man being like, chicken and eggs. The commercials are different now. So tell me about your health, buddy.
Ever put marinara sauce on? Marinara
Yeah.
sauce on anything is delicious. Christ.
Like I'm any better than any commercial. I'm out of my mind.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You have the diet of a leader of a freedom convoy for sure.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, exactly. Like, no wonder I don't feel very good. No wonder that I have to go to the ER because I'm like, I think my head might explode. They're like, yeah, there's a ton of marinara in here. What the fuck are you doing?
what is that? It's all chunky
Yeah.
and there's
And, like,
onions and
Yeah, and
peppers.
then I'm like, I don't feel good. I had 6 coffees before noon. What's going on?
Yeah. I wonder. Yeah,
I wonder.
So yesterday, I have a lot of stuff planned in these next coming weeks. I've got a lot of things in the works, if you know what I mean. A lot of projects
yeah.
I'm working on. So
Yeah. Right leg and left leg.
yeah. I yesterday I went to a doctor appointment to get x-rays on my knees and to schedule a double knee surgery for later this month, which will be interesting. So I drove 3 hours from where I live now to the doctor's office
Yep.
early in the morning. Did that. It's scheduled for April 22nd. And so I'm nervous about that. And we'll see how that goes. And then after that, I drove an hour to an orthodontist. And they said that they need to take my wisdom teeth out like now because it's like crushing my teeth. And so I'm getting my wisdom teeth out in less than 22 hours.
Whoa. Okay, so you're gonna be a bit loopy for the next couple days.
They scheduled it for tomorrow, and I had the appointment yesterday.
Okay.
So things are moving right along.
Things
and
are
then
happening fast.
Then I moved.
Yeah.
Then I drove 3 hours back and drove for 7 hours yesterday, and
Jesus Christ.
it was a lot, but I'm getting my
Why
wisdom teeth out, so that's good.
Why isn't there any what is in your town?
Nothing.
It sounds like there's nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
So is there like
Walmart.
like there's no dentist?
There
Or
are
orthodontist, I guess.
there are, but I don't know. Well, there's no like oral surgeon here. There's a dentist, but
Right.
and there's definitely no like knee surgeons. So
No, okay.
yeah. I mean, I don't.
I feel like I feel like Maine is like the way you describe going to appointments and stuff. It sounds like Maine is like a town that hasn't evolved since like the 1800s. Like it
Basically.
sounds like you're like you've gotten like the influenza and now you have to travel by horse
Yes.
three towns over to talk to the witch doctor this is like your last chance
Yeah.
to like get the evil spirits out of you or some shit. Like it
That's
sounds
definitely what it is.
it sounds so convoluted that
Yep.
it's like I have to drive 7 hours so I can get a tooth pulled. What?
Yeah. Well, and also, I mean, it makes sense because like in Portland is where everything's like
Right.
very new technology and forward, and like that's great.
Okay.
And so that's where I'm doing every surgery and whatever. But up here where I live right now, it makes sense that there's no like orthodontists or like really good dentists because it's hard to operate on people who have a lack of teeth.
Right. Yeah. It's hard when it's what I can't pull wisdom teeth if it's all gums.
Yeah, I can't
You know,
pull I can't pull your
You can't-
teeth if I'll leave you with one. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So,
Exactly. Your practice isn't going to flourish if you have one patient, you pull their one tooth, and that's the whole city. So
and
that's not.
Yeah.
That's tough. So
Yeah.
I also feel bad because I'm complaining. I'm like, why isn't your town in Maine Toronto? I don't get it.
I wish it
Why
was.
isn't it Toronto?
I would love that.
I wish it was too.
I wish that it
I wish
was,
it was too.
and it would also be cheaper. Hey, it
It
also
would be a ton cheaper.
yeah.
Yeah, what the heck's going down? What's going on down there with the states? Can you guys just figure it out and make
What's
shit
what's
easier
going
for
on with
people?
those
'Cause
quirky
You
states?
guys make it too. You guys make it too difficult. You are quirky.
For sure.
You guys are like you guys are kind of like awkward. Like, it's
Yeah.
kind of like really quirky and awkward, and I really like. I don't know. I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, Canada's
Yeah.
just like hitting different recently.
We have been hitting different.
Yeah.
I think the states have been I don't know for the past like forever. It feels like a big L. So I don't know what's
for
going
sure.
on there.
And you guys keep getting like these victory royales and just like emoting on top of us, and it sucks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We keep we keep hitting them folks on you. Is that is it hitting on them what is the dance?
I think
there?
I think you got it right the first time, hitting them folks. I think you got
Hitting
it.
them folks?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's definitely a victory royale. We're definitely teabagging your dead COD character there.
True.
Yeah, true. That's my gamer lingo.
Yeah, because we are gamers.
Epic.
We are gamers.
We are
for sure.
gamers. Yep. For Fall Guys and NBA, whatever
Whatever
NBA 2K
year it is.
year it is. Yeah, whatever current year it is, that is what I'll be playing.
Yep.
Are you happy the Lakers aren't in the playoffs?
I am so happy to see LeBron James get upset at like little rookies. Like that makes me laugh really hard.
Makes me laugh really hard. It makes me happy that everyone's like, well, the future is Austin Reeves. Let's get rid of all these old guys that LeBron made us buy. And let's actually, develop a young core and develop a team instead of letting old men buy championships. And I'm so
Right.
happy that it didn't work. I'm
No.
so happy it didn't work.
It like
I
really
know there's
didn't
people who are
work.
like, oh man, like I was really excited. I'm fuck. And we'll get back to your knees and your surgeries in a second.
Yeah,
but
who
I'm
gives a
absolutely
fuck?
sick. I do, but what I care about more is your. I don't care more about it. I'm just happy that LeBron James is he can't buy himself another thing. I'm just sick of people being like, no, yeah, all these millionaires are gonna come down to where it's really warm and cool, and they're gonna make more millions of dollars, and they're gonna have a championship because they just can.
Yes.
Because they just can. So I'm happy that it's not happening. I'm happy that we're seeing teams like the Grizzlies The young Grizzlies with John Morant and Desmond Bane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that there's like an upset there. I'm happy that small market teams are going to the finals. I'm happy that teams like Milwaukee and Phoenix are dominating the league right now because it fucks it up for the rest of the people because they just want LA or Boston or New York to be good. No. I'm happy to see small market teams doing well.
Me too. So what I think is really funny is like the people who bought like LeBron jerseys or LeBron like Lakers jerseys or like our bandwagon fans. Now we can like really make fun of them. We couldn't before in like 2020 when they won, right?
Because
but now that they're tanking, it's a lot of fun because people will always wear LeBron jerseys, and his team's not good.
But for the longest time, people were looking at Toronto when we won the championship, and they're like, there should be an asterisk there because of injuries. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
you know where there
fuck
should
you.
be an asterisk? There should be an asterisk on the Lakers 2020 championship because it was in the fucking bubble. That should be an asterisk. And because look at them now.
They blow.
Look at them now. They blow. And I know a guy named he sucks. I know this guy. He's an abusive dude, and he's a big Lakers. He's like, oh no, I'm a huge Lakers fan. But I only heard about it when LeBron went there, and then he was so angry about Toronto when they lost Kawhi. He was like, they need to trade Siakam. Siakam fucking sucks. But look at him now. Pascal Siakam is playing at an All NBA level, and he has turned it completely around. And everyone was like, we need to trade Siakam. He's not the fucking person. Shut the fuck up. And everyone's like, no, LeBron James. Now he's the fucking GOAT. No, he's not.
No, he's
not. I'll say it right now. He's not. He's not the greatest of all time. He's incredible. I'm not going to take away anything LeBron James has done. I'm not going to take. I can't. I'm not going to be some idiot that's not. I can't fucking do what he does.
Yeah.
But if we're going to talk about the in and outs of sports, and I'm sorry most people aren't here for this, but I'm just sick of. It's not LeBron's fault. It's the fucking idiots that don't watch the game. And there's the idiots that are just like, who are box score watchers, who don't watch the impact of how people play. They don't watch the impact. They don't know how the actual game works. They go, oh, well, he's not leading the league in stats. They're not winning.
Yeah.
That's not what basketball is fucking about.
For sure.
So I'm just happy that I'm like, good. I'm glad the narrative is changing.
Yeah.
I'm glad the narrative, like it gets boring after a while.
Yeah.
I want to see teams win championships that have never won championships.
Yeah.
I want to see that. I like seeing players like Devin Booker, who has stuck it out in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, empty stats guy, shit team.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. Now look at them.
And
They built something.
Devin Booker has dated very beautiful women. So
Yes, and Devin Booker, that guy's a fucking... More like Devin Looker, because that guy looks fucking awesome.
more like
Devin Booker's hot as...
More like Devin Hooker.
Hooker, because he's gonna hook,
He's
line,
gonna-
and sinker. I'm attracted to him. Fuck it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Fuck it.
I'll say it. Two hottest guys in the league: Kelly Oubre Jr., Devin Booker. Those are my picks for two hottest guys in the league.
That's
Maybe Shea.
That's fair. I saw a TikTok that said that Al Horford was the hottest NBA player of all time.
That's a Dean take
Yeah, for sure.
for sure. Dean's always like big, sexy Al Horford.
Yeah.
I think Al Horford's good looking, but I think he also looks like a baby sometimes. So I don't know.
I also think that Dean would get pegged just for any attention by any NBA player for sure. So
Me too.
I
Me
mean,
too.
I mean that's fair, but you see what he does when he like walks past like Dwight Powell on the street. Like he fucking goes,
Yeah.
like he really convulses and.
Eilish always laughs because whenever we play NBA or we watch games here, it's just Dean and I talking about how fucking hot all the players are. It's literally all we do. Literally all we do is just go, fuck. I want to be I want to be them so badly.
Oh yeah, for sure. I want to be a basketball
Exactly.
player.
But yeah.
I think I
you
can.
Yeah?
I think I have what it takes.
Now that you're getting these plates out, now that you're and that's how we'll bring it back. You're going to get these plates out and you're going to go try and get into the G League and make your way up, or you're going to join the draft? You're going to
I think I'm going to be a second round draft pick for the Houston Rockets.
I was going to say I think you could be picked up by Dallas.
I could be. I'm gonna be their next killer white guy with like a crazy shot
Well,
on him.
that's
Yeah.
crazy shot. No muscle definition.
Well,
Smoking cigarettes on the sideline.
sure. Yep.
Not nothing against you, but every European player in the
It's
NBA
true. Gives me hope.
It gives me hope too. I'm like, I feel like you can just drink wine and smoke cigarettes, and then you can just join the NBA.
Yeah. That's
It's unbelievable.
That's
Luka
my thing.
Doncic, Luka and Jokic like do not hit the weight room.
Nope. And I love it.
It's
so good.
incredible. It's crazy.
I
They're the best. I don't know. It's fucking nuts, man. I don't get it.
Yeah. Time for the big boys to take back the league.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Exactly. Yeah. Finally, after everyone's shooting threes, what the heck?
After everyone's shooting threes and all defined and a muscle and stuff.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I
Let's
need
get the
someone
big
who's
boys
built like
back
a
in
dumpling. Yeah.
here. Yeah. Exactly. So you're gonna get those plates out, huh? You're gonna get those plates out, and that's happening in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, and they're gonna come out at the same time, which is gonna be interesting. This will be the first surgery where
Right.
I won't have a leg or crutch on, so I don't know how I shit or like how I go to the bathroom at all.
You'll have a bedpan.
I hope not. That would suck.
Oh,
I
you
think
might.
I know. Maybe
But hey,
who knows? Yeah. My mom
think,
bought
you know,
a hospital
we
bed for times like this, so
aw. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy nice to be like wicked sad.
yes.
Wicked sad to just have a hospital bed on the off chance that my son is not the off chance, the good chances
good
that my
chance,
son is
yeah.
going to need this. Yeah.
More than likely,
It's
yeah.
the odds. Yeah, stocks are high in Jake being sick.
Yeah.
Stocks are really high.
Yeah.
So so then is that going to be wheeled out for this surgery, I assume?
Yeah, and then so I'm supposed to be in a wheelchair, and then I think one of the doctors said that it would be a 3-day recovery, and then one of them said that it would be just over a week. So I love doctors who have different expectations of major surgeries, and
Hey doctors, maybe some of you should
Talk.
converse before you tell me anything.
Yeah.
Before you let me know. Because I'll take it really seriously because it's
too.
my body and my
Of
life.
course.
I'm going to take it to heart. So I would prefer it if you guys chit-chatted before
Mm-hmm.
and maybe came up with a plan and a solidified answer. And because even with COVID, I was called from 3 different times. I was called from my pharmacy, and then I was called once by my doctors and another time by Canada Health, telling me how long I had to isolate for when I got COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So at first, 14 days, and then I found out 10 days, and then later, 5 days. That was in a
Right.
3-day span.
Yeah,
and I was
great.
like, well, it looks like I only have 2 days left.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have known that. And it changed, so many times. But
Yeah.
that's because this thing is ever changing, and it's hard to have I'm not here to say that anything's wrong. They're trying their best. And I'm not trying to promote any anti-vax or that this isn't real. It's 100% real. Take this shit seriously. But
Yeah.
I just, in general, let's doctors, let's maybe just have a conversation first before you tell me that I have to take a full week off work, or if
Sure.
because also like when you give something a timeline, then I have put myself on that timeline.
Yes.
And if things don't work out in that timeline, I get really scared because I go, something's wrong again.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
So I just consistency is great, but it's also really hard. So I don't know.
How is?
So do you think it's gonna?
Go for it. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Oh well, shit, I forget what I was gonna say. How long do you think it's gonna be? Do you last time when you got these things put in? How long were you? How long did it take you to get back to walking around and doing your thing?
3 months.
3 months. Okay, so Do you think they maybe undershot it a little bit with 3 days?
No, because they said that for taking stuff out, it's much quicker, because my bones are already healed. Like they should be healed, or they did.
Oh,
X-rays and
okay,
they are
right.
healed. So they're
Right,
it's
because the
honestly
plates did what they needed to.
yeah, they describe it as almost like a cosmetic surgery where they're not fixing anything, they're just taking shit out of my body.
Nice.
So
Now-
hopefully that'll be good.
Now, do you are you? Because I feel like for me, if they took my shunt out, for example, I would feel like a piece of your. I feel like a piece of my identity would be taken a little bit, because I fully identify now with like having cancer and being a sick person.
Yeah.
And having a tube inside of my head that
Sure.
drains fluid. If they were like, we don't need it anymore, I'd be like, oh man, I kind of really liked having that almost, because like it was interesting.
Yeah.
And I know that that's not what medicine is for. It's not supposed to be a conversation piece, but it becomes that. It becomes who you are, and it becomes like. So I don't know. Have you been thinking about that at all?
I think like just because they hurt so bad, I think I'm looking forward to it. I would be bummed if they took out like my cadaver cartilage, because I really like having that. I like saying that I have some dead guy in me, like reverse necrophilia.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and you like to walk around with the cartilage and go like, "I've had a cadaver." Or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
The bit, the thing that Voldemort does.
Yeah.
Is that who's inside you? Is it Voldemort? Is it his knee?
I hope so. He's
Me
kind
too.
of cute. That would be.
Is it his nose that's in your knee? Because that would actually make sense.
That would work really well. Probably.
I think that. Yeah, I think so. I think that's Voldemort donated his nose to Boston sick kids, so Jake could get that in his knee.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. And that's don't double check that. Don't double check that.
Sometimes I do want to know who the person was who's in me.
You don't know?
No.
They didn't tell you? Mm-mm. Could you imagine if I was like, well, you're not going to guess. All right, come on out, Dave.
Oh
come
my
on
God.
out, Ghost of Dave.
Oh my
and
God.
then everyone's like, yeah. And then
I meet
all right,
Dave.
well, hold on. We've got a surprise for you, Jake.
Yeah.
All the way from Chicago, Illinois.
Okay.
Everybody welcome the Ghost of Dave.
Oh my God, Dave. Dave, it's so good to see you. Dave is so funny.
Yeah, Dave is so funny.
I can't handle him. Oh, good one, Dave.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Nice. Another great. All right, thanks, Dave. Bye.
Bye, Dave. See
Thanks
ya.
for fixing Jake's
Thanks for my
knee.
knees.
Thanks for the knees, Dave.
What a nice guy that
Yeah.
guy was. God.
What a nice guy. Yeah, we'll be right back. But yeah, so they didn't tell you.
No.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
But it'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. And then wisdom teeth is tomorrow morning.
Jesus.
I'm taking a bus from Bangor, where I live now, to Portland at 7 a.m.
Okay.
because I didn't want to drive myself, because I can't drive myself to my wisdom teeth because I can't drive alone.
Drive back.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
So I'm taking a bus to.
So you're gonna take a bus back?
No, I'm taking a bus to Portland. Mom's bringing me to wisdom teeth, getting all that done, and then I'm staying the weekend home, which is what they suggested. And then
That's a great idea.
And then Hannah, her birthday is Monday, so she's going home and spending time with her family, so she'll just pick me up and bring me back.
Nice. Okay, great.
So everything's gonna
And
work
then
out
so-
just dandy.
Now, are you gonna be? You're gonna be put under for your wisdom teeth, right? And then
Half
you're
put
gonna
under, he
be
said.
half put under. Okay, and then
Which
you're
I've
gonna be
never
put
had.
under for. Oh, you've never been?
I've never been half put under. It's always been tube down the throat fully.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
same here.
So
Now, do you? And then what about for the knees? Think we talked about this last time, but I can't remember.
for the knees, I'm out. I think it's like a 3-hour operation. Like it's a whole thing. I know.
Holy
So,
moly. Okay, so then have they talked to you about do you need to mention to your doctors at all saying like, hey, just I'm getting my wisdom teeth out before this. Like, should they know that you're gonna be?
No.
Oh no.
No, because it's either tomorrow or like a couple months out. So I'm doing it tomorrow, and
All right.
they don't need to know.
You're
I
not
mean,
gonna
it's-
tell them?
I mean, it's 2 weeks apart. Who cares?
No, Jake. You're going under for surgery. You can't. That's so much
Fine, I'll write it
anesthetics.
down.
You
I'll
should
write it
tell your
down.
doctors. You should
Tell
your
doctors. Jacob
Yes.
says.
Jacob knows, man. Jacob knows.
Jacob knows. Whatever.
Okay. Come
Whatever,
on.
man.
Talking
How do
to a
you
guy
feel?
Who did back to back. Fine.
Fine. Are you still on pain meds?
The pain. Yeah, but they're working. They're doing good. They're doing what they're supposed to, and everything's looking okay. So everything's okay. As long as I'm sleeping okay, and I'm not excited to see it, like sleeping on a bus for tour, but
Oh, yeah.
it'll be fine. But I just have to make sure I'm managing that stuff properly. But outside of that, I'm doing great. We're doing.
How's the sleeping adjustment been to your back?
It's the same, I just have to keep adjusting, but
Yeah.
it's helping at least. Like I'm not in that vicious pain anymore, so that's good.
That's good.
So
Your head's not
and I
gonna
don't want to lose my
explode.
little shunt. I like him.
That's true.
my little
That's
shunt.
true. He has a little personality. He has merch, so.
Yeah, of course. Of course he's
So,
got merch, and people
yeah.
are like, "What the?" People are seriously. Someone was like, "What the fuck is a shunt?" And I said, "Oh, it's a tube that's in my head that's saving my life." Why'd you cuss at me, you asshole?
Yeah.
You didn't need to say fuck.
Yeah, he doesn't
You could
like
just say,
it.
"What's a shunt?"
Yeah.
The fuck is a shunt? I didn't. What? Why are you offended? Why are you mad?
fuck is a shunt?
What the fuck? The fuck does that mean? Just Well, hey, you're
Yeah.
you're in my DMs. Don't swear at me. You think I'm gonna want to respond when it starts with "What the fuck"?
Yeah.
You think I'm
yeah.
gonna be like? You think I'm gonna be like? You know what? I can't wait to talk to this guy.
That
'cause
sounds
he
like a
sounds
good
like
conversation.
He's in a great mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. This is starting
Yeah.
off on the right foot.
Yeah, of course. Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm glad that you're feeling a little better. I'm glad that your head isn't
Thanks,
going to
buddy.
explode.
Hey, one day. That's what we're hoping for.
No.
That's the big joke.
That's the big
That's the
finale.
big joke. That's my big punchline. Is my
Gotcha.
head exploding on stage, and all that's left is my shunt waving around like a fire hose.
Oh, that would be crazy.
Yeah,
With
it'd
just
be
like
crazy.
fluid in it, like the end of
Yeah.
like the end of Joker, and like you're doing like a
Yeah.
monologue, and you're like, I feel it coming,
Yes.
and like
Yep.
you're in front of like hopefully like the biggest in the biggest venue possible, and you're like, all right guys, this is it, and you say, well, that was a doozy, and then it explodes.
Yeah,
That's
the
awesome.
whole. That's what the nugget was the whole time. The
Yeah.
nuggets was my head exploding, and then everyone running on stage and grabbing a piece of my tumor and going, "Yow."
Yeah, and then selling
That's
it.
it. Selling it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn my. I think I've said this before, but I plan on turning my brain tumor into an NFT.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
I think we could do some good there. We could turn it into an NFT and then donate it all to cancer.
I think that would be good. I would.
Use
I
that. Put that evil to good use.
Yeah, NFTs are awful. I know. Okay, sidetrack, and then we'll get to questions. There's a kid who lives probably 8 doors down from me in our apartment complex, and he went to high school with my girlfriend Hannah, and he has an NFT project that he's doing.
Yeah.
a quote NFT project that he's doing. And like overnight he like got like 50,000 Instagram followers and 40,000 Twitter followers from this, and I was like, something's off here. And then I checked, and he has made these NFTs, and then he is buying them for lots of money to inflate the value so that the floor price of the NFTs are higher. So he's just buying and selling the same things over and over. And then
it's fraudulent. If
yeah,
you
so
will.
it's
Okay.
I would say allegedly it seems like fraud to me. And so he kept like for like $2,000 or like $3,000 just buying and selling these different ones. And then finally he released the project and sold like something like 5,000 NFTs for something like $100 each. And now they're all worth nothing because he stopped buying and selling them. So now he pocketed what, 50K? Yeah.
Holy shit.
And just ran. Now his stuff is inactive.
See, there you go.
That's an
Fucking crooks, man.
Yeah.
What, are you all right? What happened?
I
Choking on that wisdom tooth? What's going on there?
yeah, all my teeth just fell out and I'm choking on all of them.
Oh, geez, 32 teeth just fell in my throat.
All my teeth just
I don't fucking man, like that's like I feel like that level of crime is like the same, like with what's happening with NFTs and like stuff like that and like fraudulent investing and all that. It feels like the same level of crime of like when like an old swindler or like a thief would go into a town and rob everybody, just being like, I guess that I just was watching Bridgerton season 2.
Yeah.
And that's a big story arc in Bridgerton season 2 of, you know, stuff like that, but just walking in and being like, I own all the diamonds in this random country, and people are like, diamonds?
For
Oh,
sure.
we'll put the whole life savings in diamonds.
Yeah.
And then he leaves, and because it was easy to do that. And I feel like because no one really knows how NFTs work or how like what any of this stuff is, I feel like it's so easy to steal from people. So I feel like
I think it is
it's
too.
just,
Like it is like fully insider trading, and it's very, very scummy. Like it's like
Yes.
like politicians selling all their stocks before like an event happens that nobody, like the public, doesn't know about. Like it's completely it's completely crazy. But I saw him a couple days ago, and he had like chains on and like Jordans on and like watches on, and I'm like, God, the government's gonna take that away pretty soon. That's
well,
gonna be
not
an
even-
investigation for sure.
But it's like, why would you even buy? Don't do that. Invest,
Yeah.
like, put the money somewhere where you can at least grow it. The guy just went, all right, time to buy a fucking car. Like, he
Yeah,
didn't
time to
even
buy everything.
do something. Didn't even do something smart with the money. He was just
Yeah.
like, well, I'm gonna spend it so they can see it. I'm gonna
Of course.
I'm gonna do the and I kept all my receipts.
Yeah, I'm gonna
all-
flex on everyone.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure this is traceable. So.
Yeah, I want to make sure that all my StockX purchases are on my body.
Yeah, that's like being a drug dealer who takes e-transfers. Like, it's just like, they're gonna find out, man. They're
That's
gonna
true.
find out.
That's true.
Yeah. So is there any questions kicking around there?
Oh, buddy, we've got billions. Oh, buddy, we've got
Hey, that's
trillions.
perfect.
So,
Trillions? All right, let's squeeze some questions in.
All right. So this one is from Michael. I've been struggling with a lot of shit since I was a kid. Mental and physical. Hey, can you realize that my reading isn't up to par, and I've never been a good reader because my brain is fucked.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And also because they thought you were faking and they shoved you in a closet with an iPad.
Yeah, and I was an iPad kid since day one. Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that worked out good.
Back to Michael. But haven't been able to get a diagnosis, was never allowed to go to a psychiatrist, and now can't afford it. Doctors haven't been able to diagnose my physical issues or really confirmation that anything is happening. I'm 22 now, and it definitely feels like I'm dying mentally, especially after a few big crises in 2020, 2021. But at the same time, I don't want to insert myself into spaces I don't belong, since I don't have a diagnosis but don't feel comfortable self-diagnosing, because if I work a little harder, maybe I could just get a diagnosis. I don't know. I also don't know if it really is all fake or some unconscious ploy for attention. I don't know how to stop it. I don't feel like I can get support anywhere. Nothing feels bad enough to warrant any help anyways, especially since I've dealt with it my whole life up until now. Okay.
I feel like you, Jake, relate to this
Completely.
yeah.
So it's not fake. It's not an unconscious ploy for attention.
No.
There's no people. Some doctors or some people will be quicker to diagnose you with like Munchausen's than they will with an actual thing, because it's easy.
Right.
People like to have the easy way out. Some doctors do.
Right.
And I think like I couldn't get an actual diagnosis until for 13 years, from when I was 3 to when I was 16. They thought it was cystic fibrosis. They thought it was MS. They thought I had all these different things. And then finally at 16, I had to take 3 Lyme tests for one to come back positive, because there's no consistent Lyme test, which is great.
Yeah.
But I think, and I know what it's like to be in this situation, and I think that continuing to try is the only option, because when I stopped trying and trying to find diagnoses and trying to like think really in my head and say, okay, I am sick, and this is not fake, no matter what medical professionals say to me. Those are my lowest times, where I was like, or when I was like, maybe they are right. And I don't think you can let that happen. And I know that nothing feels, quote, bad enough to warrant any help anyways, but if this has been going on for a while, then you don't have a normal baseline, and on somebody else this might be the worst pain of their lives, or like, you never know. You don't know what's normal until you can get a diagnosis and have some kind of explanation.
Right. Well, we were even talking about how now that we've had our diagnosis, like our diagnosis, and now we've gone through our surgeries and we've gone through all this stuff, we've gone through the pain, and now it's identified. Whenever there is any pain now, post diagnosis and post treatment, I don't take the pain seriously until it's detrimental, because I go, oh, well, that's just normal pain that I can just deal with. So it's just the threshold of pain, and whether what you're feeling is valid or not is completely it's completely individual. It's completely it's completely, you know, it's so hard, especially when it's based off of not feeling right, not feeling good, feeling in pain. It's completely based off of what that person's threshold is. So I think it's you know, it always goes back to this, but the communication of how that pain feels. But then I totally understand the frustration and like because it almost, I guess it almost feels like you're being gaslit, or you're being like, you're made to feel like you're crazy, because they're going, and I've, you know, there was 2 weeks of my life where I'm having the worst pain I've ever felt, and people are telling me there's nothing wrong, and then I have this big relief because they go, oh shit, there's a brain tumor. Now it's not as now your situation might not be as simple as that. I'm really lucky that mine was simple. Mine was actually pretty simple, where it was like we missed it and then we found it. But sometimes
Sure.
it's not that simple. Sometimes it's as difficult as, like, you know, I'm lucky that mine only lasted 2 weeks. I can't imagine, you know, for you, Jake, or for Michael, where it's like your whole life. So that
Yeah.
and that frustration adds to the pain. You know, that frustration causes other things, like issues with mental health, issues with, like, derealization, or is that the term, derealization, or not derealization,
Disassociating.
disassociation, where, like, you you're being told that, you know, I'm in pain and I don't feel good, and then there's no solution. So it's
Yeah.
you know, if, and I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't let go of how you feel. Don't let something don't let a doctor tell you, because they can't find anything, that something isn't wrong.
Yeah.
Don't please, like, you know, it's so important, because that we're talking about your life. We're talking about, like, it could be, and like, because no one knows what someone goes through. No one knows what another person goes through, because you literally can't feel that pain. You
Yeah.
literally, there's in no way. So the best thing, I don't know, I know I've said this like almost every episode, but you can't not articulate that. You can't not talk about that. And it sucks that they haven't found that answer yet, but you have to fight for it until it gets better.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
and
because
giving up isn't an option. It's
no, it's
it isn't. It's so. I know that, like, I was on the brink of just being like, it's over. I'm done. Like, that's it.
yep.
But
yep.
but it's not an option, and I think, like, I think it will get better at some point.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can only, yeah. It's but it's something, yeah, like, I don't know, Michael, if you, like, if you've been told this, and I'm not trying to be very preachy, where I'm like, no, keep persevering, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong to say I don't feel good and something's not right. And I can imagine you're discouraged. You don't feel like you're being heard, and you are starting to question your own pain. But don't let that happen. You have to stay honest to how you feel, and you are not wrong that you don't
Yeah.
feel okay. You are not wrong.
Yeah.
That's yeah. So hopefully, you know, and I know that this is expensive and stressful, and it's emotional, but keep trying and keep talking to new people, keep doing your own research. It's so important.
For sure. Absolutely. Let's do another. This one is from either Ronnie or Roni.
Okay.
I've had chronic pain since I was 14, which made me stay at home for my whole high school years and quit dancing. Was this written by me?
Well,
So, I wanted to ask both of you, how do you deal with the feeling of missing out during a hard time of your illness, and or due to your current health conditions? Yeah, so I missed
yeah.
from middle school, 6th grade to 12th grade, because I couldn't process or read or write, and I was sick, and I had doctor's appointments every day, and
Yeah.
I quit dancing.
Right.
But I think how I personally, I deal with it in different ways. Like, now that I'm feeling better, I'll play a song and dance around the kitchen, and that makes me feel some kind of like it's not completely out of my head. Like, this is I can still dance, or and I'm in a very lucky situation where I moved in with my girlfriend in August, and she's at college, and we're staying in an apartment complex that's right next to the college. And we've met a lot of people, and so I feel like right now is what I would consider my high school years. Just
Wow.
because I have friends, and I've never had friends, and I get to like on Fridays we'll like go out and like see a movie or something, and like that wasn't an option for me. So I think not thinking about the high school years or the middle school years or whatever you missed, and thinking of it more like that shit doesn't have to be over. You can do that at
Yeah.
any time. And hopefully you're more mature outside of your high school years, and you can have fun responsibly and not make the mistakes that most high schoolers did at the time. Like
Yes.
I feel like right now I'm super lucky because I'm 21 and I can hang out with friends, and it feels good. But we're also mature and not
Yeah.
illegally drinking and running from police or limping from police in my case. But
Yeah, exactly. I also think that has to do with even like the idea of and now here's me being all woo 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 but like the idea that that everything is on a timeline, that everything is on a narrative, and everything is like, no, you finish high school, then you go to post-secondary, then you finish your post-secondary, then you get a job, and then like, and especially for sick people, things don't happen on a timeline. Things happen when they can happen. Things happen when they need to happen. Everyone thinks that that like, oh no, you like, yeah, you have your high school days and you have your college years, but for you it's completely different, right, Jake? Like you had a completely different experience, and then there's things that are delayed, but like there is no necessary timeline. There is no necessary, and this is in general for people. You don't need to have your high school years when you're in high school. You don't need to go to college when you're 17. My aunt went back to school she went to college for the first time when she was in her 40s, like, and changed her career path. Like it's like I know I'm stepping outside of the sick realm right now, but that's I think that's something that being sick teaches you, is that whatever you feel like you're missing out on, you can still live that part of your life. It's just gonna be at a different time, and it sucks because you feel the social pressure of like, oh, I'm missing out. Like I when I was sick, I feel weird because I feel like I missed the pandemic. Because as it was starting, like I can't relate to people about it. I can't. People talk to, and I feel bad because I'm like, I want to hear people's issues because their issues are just as valid as mine, and I feel a little bit of like, I feel a little regret about the way I spoke about it, because I was very like, oh, you can't go to your favorite bar? I'm sorry. I have a fucking brain tumor. Which I know people are like, well, you're valid to say that, but I feel bad because it goes back to the thing of like, the worst pain someone's felt is the worst pain they've felt. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't want to be comparative, and I don't want to make someone feel bad about feeling bad. So it sucks because I'm writing I'm writing stuff about it right now for tour, but it's like I can't. It was hard to relate to people. One, because I was going through something different, but I also looked different.
Yeah.
I was like, people were like I was like, yeah, this sucks, right? And they're like, yeah, you have no eyebrows. Like you don't need to try to relate to us. But I wanted to, because it was like this collective thing that everyone was dealing with. But I was like, yeah, I'm not fearing COVID. I'm not feeling the isolation because I'm isolated in the hospital. I'm worried about what my treatment's going to be like. I'm worried about eating. I'm worried about throwing up. So I was like,
Sure.
And it feels weird because I'm like, I want to have that shared experience, but I kind of don't. And I think it's just something that I'm like, I don't want to be like, oh, I wish I had your shared trauma of the pandemic. That sounds weird. I just, but it's like, yeah, it's just, it's okay to like, I guess like the FOMO or the fear of missing out,
Yeah.
that is something that comes along with being sick. That is
Oh,
just
yeah.
something that comes along because, especially as a young person, you know, the people you know and the people you hang out with, their lives continue, and you can't expect that to not happen. But there is that feeling of like, I want this to not be around because I want to be living my youth. I don't want to be focused on this. And I
Yeah.
think that's where a lot of people feel bad for young adults who are sick. But, you know, it doesn't mean that you can't have those memories and you can't live that life as a sick person. And,
Absolutely.
you know, it's just going to be, you have to accept that, you know, you have to deal with this right now. But, you know, hopefully this will pass and you will be able to continue your life. And,
Yeah.
and I think that's where like the thing of like, you know, every sick person is like, no, every day is it's super special, and that I'm super lucky to be here. Because then
Yeah.
you cherish those moments so much more because you're
Absolutely.
almost lost those moments.
Yeah. And if you missed out on something, you can always do it
Ugh.
later.
Yeah.
Like always.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we don't do another pandemic. I don't want to do that because I'm kind of happy I
start
missed
one.
it, to be honest. I'm kind of stoked I was distracted, but
That's fair.
you know.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
thank
that was a
you.
great question.
That was a good
Thank you for
question.
that question.
I think
Yeah, how you feeling? Feel good?
I feel good, buddy. I feel good.
I feel good too.
Yes.
So those are two solid questions. Two solid questions.
Crushed it.
Fucking sick episode. Jake's gonna go get his teeth out and his knees fixed. He's gonna be a new guy. He's gonna be a new
I'm
guy.
gonna be a new guy. Next time I talk to
New
you all,
guy.
I'm gonna have 4 teeth missing. Oh,
Four teeth.
yeah.
Oh,
top and
up
bottom.
top.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I forgot to mention this. Because I've been on antibiotics my whole life, my wisdom teeth are black.
Oh.
So I'll like fully black.
Like, did they rot? What? I don't
No,
get
no,
it.
no, no, no. Antibiotics stain them apparently. If you've been on antibiotics a majority of your life, something about a kind of antibiotic, it gets in your gums and stains the teeth that are under your skin.
Man,
So they're coming out, and they're like, he looked at them and he was like, "Whoa," and I was like, "What?" And then
Those
I
are
looked at it, and
cool.
it was like really black. So I hope I can.
You gotta-
I want to take a picture
I
of it
hope you get
because
to
it's
keep.
yeah.
I've shown you my tooth that I got pulled, right?
Yes, you have.
Yeah, I have. So yeah, teeth, man. That's something that like no one really talks. You gotta watch. Take care of your teeth. That'll
For sure.
It'll fuck your life up.
Yeah.
Because like, I had a. I'll tell the teeth story next time. But I am missing a tooth
Yes, you
in
are.
my back because I had a cavity that was put in wrong. And it started rotting, and then the core of it fell out, and then I had a bunch of different surgeries, and I had to get it yanked. So, if you don't want to
Teeth
lose
suck.
vision in your left eye, take care of your fucking teeth, because
True.
dude, it's that is a shocking amount of pain. Teeth, teeth pain, ow. I don't
Yeah.
like take care of your fucking gums and your teeth, man. It sucks.
Yeah. Seriously.
And now
And-
I found out my wisdom teeth. They said I wouldn't have to get them out when I was like 16.
Uh-huh.
And then I found out like a couple years ago they're coming in sideways. So
Good.
I got to get them out. So that's cool.
You know what's funny about your teeth is they're all in your head.
Okay. That's true.
All of them.
Teeth are made
all
up.
Of them are in your head.
Teeth aren't real. Teeth aren't
Yeah.
real. It's all in your head.
Yeah.
It's all in your head, guys. That's what you got to
all
remember.
it's all an
So
illusion.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. So thank you guys for listening to another episode of All in Your Head podcast. My name is Jacob Andrew Sharp.
I'm Jake Doolittle.
And remember, it's all in your head.
Crazy, crazy.
All right. I love you, buddy, and I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye bye.
All right. Bye-bye.